Assuming that Grinmark installs successfully, when you start Outlook, you will see a Grinmark tab in the top left-hand corner. Now, we're going to look at the Grinmark program group. Clicking on the activities monitor will install a small program that runs in the background on your desktop. This will notify you of new tasks, meetings, upcoming meetings, appointments, etc. That have been set in SugarCRM. This option will enable you to configure the settings of how Grinmark monitors various activities within the SugarCRM system. You can tick calls, meetings, tasks, project tasks, whichever of the modules that you wish to monitor. You can set notices about when you want to be receiving your warnings, how often to update with the server, you can set whether to launch automatically when your system starts up. You can also, if you have the authority or permissions, which are set within Sugar, you can see other people's activities as well. But for the moment, best to just stick with your own. This is the bit which needs to be set with your user and your Sugar password, and also the SugarCRM URL, which is http://crm.capensis.co.uk/. The license information has been installed on the server, so you don't need to input that again. Click OK. There are a couple of buttons here to enable you to schedule a new meeting. Which takes you to the Sugar login page. If you're already logged into Sugar, then it'll take you to the page to set up a new meeting. You can also force a refresh to synchronize. Which is handy if you've got your updates set to, say, an hour apart because you're on the road and bandwidth is expensive. Now we're going to look at the contact synchronizer. Okay, clicking each of those buttons forces a synchronization there and then. Underneath the Outlook to SugarCRM for contacts, you can specify conditions for the synchronization of the kind of contact. So, for example, if you've got personal contacts in your Outlook, you may not want them to be transferred into the Sugar system. So select Find Matching Accounts. So unless the contact already exists in the Sugar system, there won't be a synchronization. Then if you're synchronizing data from Sugar down to your Outlook, you have several different options. You can select only My Contacts, or My Contacts that have Synced Outlook button checkbox checked, or All Contacts. You shouldn't be able to download all contacts if you only have permission to see your own contacts within the database. Experiment, see what works best for you. That manually synchronized tasks on in my Outlook to Sugar. And clicking that button would synchronize from the Sugar database down to my Outlook. Similarly, meetings and synchronized calls. You can check this box to force a full synchronization of all the modules: contacts, tasks, meetings, and calls. That button just takes you back to your connection settings again, just in case you hadn't set them already. Scheduler is where we can basically automate some of these synchronization functions. So first off here, we're looking at synchronizing contacts from Outlook into Sugar, and doing it at when Outlook starts up. There you can, in the drop-down box, you could select the synchronization to go the other way. And here we can change the module that we're going to synchronize. We can do it at startup, or we can do it every 15 minutes, hour, whatever suits us. So click OK, but I should have clicked New there, so we'll try that again. Edit. To edit an existing schedule, just make sure it's highlighted, and then you can change the drop-downs, options, and then click OK. Click OK, and you're done.